Hello people, welcome back to my channel. It's Althea. I am actually filming a video today on how to wash your makeup brushes at home without any makeup cleaner or something like that. It's just the basic stuff that you have at home or that you need to have at home. So I've already washed my brushes, so I decided to film the intro after washing the brushes so I can show you guys what the product or what the outcome actually looks like, so you can know whether you really want to continue watching this video or not. So this is how it actually looks. It's pretty clean. They're partially or three-fourths dried. So if you want to know how I wash these brushes without any makeup brush cleanser, just with soap and water, continue watching the video. And I am telling you guys, it's really easy. You don't need to spend money on any cleansers. You don't even need those you don't even need these. I did show you though how to use it, but I prefer not using those. I use my hand. Why not use the gift of hands rather than using something of silicone or just in general any other tool? So these are the brushes before washing them. They have ample of product on them and we are going to cleanse them. This is my foundation brush. It's got product until the ends of the bristles and it needs a cleanse. This is the shampoo that I would have used. It's by Bam Beautiful and this is the hand wash that I'm going to use. These are the silicone tools that you can also use, but I personally prefer using my hand, but I'll definitely show you guys how to use it. This is my hand, those are my fingers, and I'm going to work my way against them, use it as a gradient kind of an effect, and I'm going to even use circular motions on the palm. I'm going to wet my brush and I'm going to pump out some hand wash, and I'm going to simply work my brush along my palm in circular motions and along my fingers in a vertical way, which would simply go between the bristles to get the product out very efficiently. You don't need any makeup cleansers. These are products designed to use for your hand and they're simply so gentle, yet they do the work. I'm washing the brush here and you can see it's already cleansed. Guys, this took me about a minute. So a minute per brush, I guess, is very easy. You reshape it and it's done. So this is the silicone tool. You wet it, you pump some cleanser on it and you do the same. But it's simply a product you've purchased and you could still use your hand, save some money on those products. This is the end result of using the silicone tool. I'm going to squeeze the water out and reshape the brush. These are my eyeshadow brushes. I personally prefer washing them together. It simply saves water, time, and it even does the job. It's not I'm being kind of partial towards the other brushes and not giving them enough of attention and time, but no, it does a job. Washing them again, but I kind of am a bit more concentrated when it comes to washing it because I use my eyeshadow brushes more often. So I'm gonna take my time, squeeze the water out. This is a beauty blender that I use. I've simply diluted shampoo in a cup of water and I'm gonna make the beauty blender wet, so it's simply gonna absorb all of the soap water and under clean water, which will then replace the soapy water. And between that process I'm simply going to work my fingers along the surface of the beauty blender, which would cleanse it. The beauty blender is then going to be between my hands and I'm going to squeeze the water out in such a way that it reshapes the beauty blender at the same time it cleanses it. And yes, so this is the motion that you have to use. Keep it between your hands and your palm and squeeze it, and that simply keeps the shape of the beauty blender and yet squeezes out as much as water as possible. And then you have a clean beauty blender. So this is the way I dry my brushes. I take a towel and I create a height So you need the height simply because your brushes are held together with the help of glue, and if you simply let water seep through to the handle, it's going to loosen the glue over time, and that would decrease the lifetime of your brushes, which you really do not want. So you create the height which allows the water to seep down the brushes, and it doesn't allow it to go down to the glue. So you don't want to be harsh on your brushes when you're wiping it. So you don't want to use this motion, but you want to simply go along it nicely and gently like that. So now I'm going to reshape it, and then you can see how I'm reshaping it. And then I'm going to place it at an angle wherein the bristles are going downhill, and not that way, but this way. So again, your entire aim is to avoid water going towards the glue. And yes, do the same to the rest of your brushes. This is a secondary option. If you live in a cold country or you're running short of time, you can always choose to blow dry your bristles. I personally prefer keeping it on a colder setting. This again extends the lifetime of your bristles and be pretty gentle on them. This is the end result. It's clean, it's very pleasing to the eye, and it's also hygienic. This is my powder brush. If you remember the befores, it's really different and it is very clean. These are my brushes. They are 3/4 dry, so that's why I put it in the brush holder. It is safe to put it in the brush holder now. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you learned to wash your brushes, or for using soap. It's because they are made to kill bacteria, and I think one of the main reasons we wash our brushes so often, or we should wash our brushes so often, is to kill the bacteria that gets collected on the brush because of the wet liquid products. And of course to get them cleansed of the product itself, so we get better application. I'm not that much of a makeup person, but when I do use makeup, I like being minimal and yet pretty. So thank you guys once again for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends who love wearing makeup, and maybe it may help them washing their brushes. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please press the subscribe button. It will help me a lot. Thank you, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.